Well, joining us now, we move on to speak a little bit about football, but joining us now is the Guinness brand manager, Mr. Rogers Kasozi. Welcome.
Thank you.
Shopper manager, sorry.
Shopper manager.
Shopper manager.
Guinness.
And Mr. Jordan Kato, who is a match day winner.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good to have you join us. Yeah. So, tell us what this match day tour is all about and why it's so significant.
So I think for me the biggest news around the town right now is Guinness match day tour. So I think if I'm to give you a bit of a background, you know Guinness now is the official sponsoring beer of the English Premier League. I think you know that. And at the launch of this partnership, I believe that covered the detail were there. We promised our viewers, we promised our fans and consumers that this was going to come with a lot of good news. So we started this good news with what we call Guinness Match Day activations that have been happening in different outlets across the country. And from these experiences, what we have done, we've managed to select four winners who have managed to win tickets for them to go and watch English Premier League live in England. Of course, Jordan is here is going to attest to the level of excitement he has for him to win that trip.
Enough visa.
So, and over and above that, we as the brand have decided to come with a very great initiative which is called Guinness Match Day Tour. So this is a great viewing experience, such an opportunity to enhance the viewing experience for our fans, for our consumers and all football fans. And the gist of this, what they call this, is what we call Guinness Match Day Track. This is a giant mobile truck, you can imagine, but it's fully equipped with giant viewing screens, fully equipped with comfortable sitting space, but it also has a fully fledged bar, but it comes with great sorts of entertainment. So I think for me it's more than just a viewing experience. It is more of celebrating the culture of football here in Uganda. So I believe it's the best news that Guinness has just brought in the country right now, and I'm happy to unveil this good news to our viewers.
And so where are you taking this truck? To Bugweri, to Fort Poto, Kabale?
So ideally, we meant to have the launch on the 7th and 8th of December, which is this weekend, ideally. So the launch is going to be here at Zoe Grounds. This is a 2 days, 2 days event. You can imagine it's a 2-day event, full of viewing.
The truck is long.
It's long, it's wide, it's long.
Let me
you
look
can
at
imagine.
the fixtures, you continue.
So of course, after the launch that we're going to be having here at Zoe Grounds, it's going to be followed by regional tours across the country. So the idea for this is how do we bring the beautiful game close to our consumers to enhance their viewing experience. So you're going to see us in different regional tours, the likes of Hoima, Mbarara, Gulu, because we believe these are the center points that connect different people in those regions. So we're not going to just stop at the launch here. So I think we're going to have a schedule shared. So all our viewers, all you just need to know, check up the schedule so that you can get to know when this experience is coming to your home area.
Okay, you've talked about fans, giving them a great viewing experience. What about people like us, journalists like him, you know, people who talk and talk and talk? Are we eligible? Or why don't you also give us a viewing experience so that we go to Anfield, have the show there or something? I'm sure you know people who know people who know people.
I almost thought of sharing the number of Liz. Liz, the brand manager. So we start with that.
That's how brilliant this experience is, because the gates are going to be open for everyone who is above the age of 18. As long as you're above the age of 18, you can come through so that you can enjoy this experience. You just go through the security checks. Then you get a wristband, so for you to come and enjoy the experience. So everyone is invited, I believe, and of course, Dakar, I believe you're going to be there. We're going to be having great commentators for the show.
Yeah,
you understand?
I was told I should come.
Yeah, you have to be there. You guys have to be there so that we can give this experience to people. Given the fact that you guys have been in the sports industry for long.
What time should we come?
The gates are going to be open from midday till late. You can imagine for 2 days, gates being open from midday till late. So it's going to be a great celebration for any football fan who is going to attend this show.
The man we are all envious of. Ogenda Ancha. Kato is a Man U fan.
Yes.
Like Mabel mentioned.
Does he choose the game?
So ideally, they are going to be watching the London Derby. You know how exciting London Derby can be in England. It's the biggest derby.
Which one? There are two.
Arsenal, Tottenham.
We are watching Arsenal and Tottenham.
Arsenal and Tottenham.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the biggest game.
I'll tell you what team I want to win the game.
But I'm a Man U fan.
Yeah.
So when you won, where were you the day you won? Where were you watching the game?
So ideally, this is what happened. So Guinness had activations. One, the first one was at the Smack League, and you buy a bucket of Guinness, and then you enter a draw. So we bought a couple of buckets, but then I entered a draw where that game where Ten Hag was fired. It was West Ham and Manchester United. So I had predicted. So the game was quite easy. Like if you predict any minute when a goal is scored, you enter a draw. So that was the first time I predicted the 74th minute, and they scored against us. I was not amused, but yes, as far as Guinness is concerned, I entered into a draw, and then of course I was called for the next leg of the activity, which then Arsenal was playing Chelsea. I also predicted twice, but I predicted the 70th minute. And Chelsea scored a goal. So, but that doesn't qualify. It wouldn't qualify into a ticket. So they put our numbers into a raffle draw. So then they ran the numbers, and I was so lucky that day that my number showed up on the screen. And as far as everyone is concerned,
which place was this where you won from?
Terrace. In Bukoto, Terrace Lounge in Bukoto. So I was lucky that day. I won, and I'm so excited. Of course, I've been preparing my passports, trying to see if I qualify for a visa, and then maybe looking for extra money to do some small shopping here and there, looking out for which places, in London. I would look out to see, for example, the Big Ben and these other places. The London Bridge and the London Eye. So I'm really excited. I really want to go to and watch this game. It's quite absurd. It's not a Manchester game, much as I'm a Man U fan. But being in London is not something small, and I think.
But the train ride is just 4 hours from Manchester.
Yes, I don't know.
So United, he can connect you 8:30. The game starts. Arsenal is 5 p.m. the next day.
If the itinerary allows, of course, I would love to watch a Man U game. Yeah.
And when I had the chance to visit in 2022, I was in the UK, but I didn't get the chance to go to North London because my friend Thomas, he always watches the show, took me to West London, so I got the chance to visit Craven Cottage, Stamford Bridge, went to Cobham. Yeah, Cobham is where Chelsea train. Very, very rich neighborhood. I was told it's one of the richest neighborhoods of London. Actually has, I think, the world's most expensive private school called Eton. You can find it somewhere in the internet. Where the princes go and all this royal family and the richest Britons educate their children. So it was quite an experience. But I remember one of the things that hurt me the most, because I'd lived in Birmingham and not far away from St. Mary's, the stadium of Birmingham City, and Villa Park, which you could see from right across. And the time Gerrard was coaching bad football at Villa Park. But I was warned that North London would be very far from West, so I did not get it. So that's a kind of opportunity you're going to get. Maybe I bet you're taking bad luck to Arteta.
which is not bad.
Which is not bad for a Man U fan, as a Man U fan.
But Kato, I just want to know, before you won, did you ever believe in these raffle and lucky charms and all?
Honestly speaking, I didn't expect to win because I just played for the fact that we're drinking, we're out, we're with boys and what, and they said you can predict, and I like making predictions, not betting but making predictions. So when they said no, as long as you buy a bucket, you can go ahead and predict. So I predicted but when I was called to go to Terrace and participate for the second time, I said, perhaps this is my lucky day. Let me just go. It was actually raining, but let me just go watch this game and make predictions. And I was so excited. It's such a good opportunity. Of course, I've traveled a bit, but going to London is a different experience, and it adds. If you have a visa book and you know how these things work. Some of these other countries say this man has been to London, so.
So, Kato, from today onwards, do you have any hopes of stopping?
When is that
taking
fixture,
Guinness?
by the way? Because
it's on the 15th of January.
15th of January.
You're prepared for the cold.
Yes. Of course, we shall buy.
You'll be taking
jackets
Guinness,
and taking Guinness. But coming back to your question, we've been doing Guinness since university days. So I think this is the time now for Guinness to pay back. All this weight is cutters of Guinness.
Yeah.
So Rogers, the other people, because you mentioned there are 4, can we know their identities?
Yeah.
Unveil the other guys. What teams do they support? Is it only open to the team that has found a bit of luck, having not scored 4 goals in 85 previous league games? They scored 4 this weekend.
I know that the rest of the winners support different teams. That's of course a bit, it's not unfortunate, because when you have a look at this gentleman, he's even planning to tour the whole of London. He's even planning to tour Old
That will
Trafford
depend
as well.
on how much you put in his pocket.
No, ideally we're going to be giving them the experience. It's not basically shifting them to London and then they watch the game and they come back.
Yeah.
But again, the plan is to give them an experience when they're the other side, so that they can tour different stadiums. Such a man shouldn't come back, without touring Old Trafford. So that's the opportunity he has.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
I like how Nakaba is pushing me to make sure that I go to United.
And coming from a very funny place as well. So,
So all the other guys are from different teams. It's not only Ruben Amorim. People
they are from different teams, but again, of course, what we booked was the London Derby, which is going to be happening on the 15th. We're trying to see how best we can have them at least have an experience for their respective teams that they support, and I think the best opportunity is for them to tour these stadiums so that they can get to know, so that they can have the attachment with their clubs.
So how can fans stay abreast with what is happening with the tour?
We're going to have a schedule shared, but again, if they can follow us on Instagram, they follow us on Facebook, we're going to be updating them on how the tour is going to flow. So after Kampala, as I said, different regional cities, so as long as they keep updated on, if they follow us on Facebook and Instagram, they will be fully updated on that.
Okay. And how different is this track? You just mentioned it's large and you want to give people that experience, but can you give us a few more details?
Actually, the producer should actually roll it.
When you have a look at the track, the uniqueness of the track,
beautiful.
You can imagine such a big mobile track with a big viewing screen. So ideally the size of the screen is the size of the track. You can imagine
when the track parks, that's what comes out.
And when it parks, it has this comfortable sitting space. So ideally it's to bring this live experience. So the people are going to attend, really, no one should miss.
If that's what you're going to show, I might come, and if it's not the one.
No, this is what is going to come. So the idea is to bring the live experience close to the consumer. So all those who are going to attend, they are going to feel as if they're in the stadium.
Okay.
You understand? So of course, it also has a mobile bar. Ideally, it's a fully fledged bar within the truck. You can imagine a mobile truck equipped with all these elements, but also it comes with great entertainment, given the fact that we're going to have different artists, different musicians, and of course the Azawi is going to be there. Your favorite DJs around Kampala, you're going to see them. We should be having a list of different performers shared as soon as possible. Of course, by tomorrow it should be out, so that you can get different performers that should bring to our attention, so that you can come through and watch all these performers. So it's going to be a big experience. What I really recommend any football fan out there, this is an experience you shouldn't miss. It's a one-off. Personally, I can't wait for it, to be honest with you, and you guys should be there as well.
Okay, so we'll ask you to predict for us, if that's okay.
Definitely it is for him.
It is for him.
The Mr. Predictor.
Yes.
Man predicts minutes. Who goes there? I'm like,
Okay, so this week there's a big one, you know, Manchester United, Arsenal, sorry, versus Manchester United.
Yeah, Wednesday night, yeah. It's a hard one because as United, I don't think we are home, are we?
No.
away.
We are away. So, and Arsenal has been on form, scoring 5 goals and all these things. But we'll try as much as possible to. So let's. It could be a 2-1 or a draw.
Okay.
So I don't know if
2-1.
a 2-1 in favor of Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah, but most likely a draw because we shall come to defend. We are not home.
Okay, and then
I wish to differ. Yeah, I'm a Man U fan. Of course, I feel for Arsenal because this is a new regime. When you have a look at the game that was just played over the weekend, I like the momentum. I like the way the new coach has reorganized the players.
Yeah, man.
So I'm so confident in the team. I believe come Wednesday.
Even without Lisandro Martinez and Kobe Mainu?
You can see how connected the players are. It's a team spirit you get. So I have a feeling we should, it's going to be 2-0 for Man U, in favor of Man U.
Okay, and then Spurs versus Chelsea.
Yeah, I'll go for Chelsea. Spurs has not been on form for some time. Spurs is on and off.
Yeah.
But Chelsea has been consistent, and it's third on the table, and the style of play from their coach Enzo is quite consistent. You can see what he's trying to push.
Yeah.
So I'll go for a win in favor of Chelsea, and it could be 3-1.
Yeah. I was actually just confirming the fixtures because I noticed the track will be in Lugogo on Saturday. So if you come in early, the first game is the Merseyside Derby at 3:30 p.m. Liverpool travel to Everton. This will be the last Merseyside Derby at Goodison Park because you know Everton are moving to Stanley Park next season. Their stadium is almost done. Hopefully they'll still be in the Premier League then because relegation is not too far away. I see 6 p.m. fixtures including the struggling Manchester City. They travel to Crystal Palace. And then the late game involves Chris Wood scoring against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Then I see Sunday, Arsenal play on Sunday at 5 p.m. And then there is, like Mabel asked, there is Tottenham against Chelsea as the last game on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. So it should be quite an experience. Those are very, very good fixtures for someone to show up at the Zoe grounds this weekend.
Your prediction for Spurs?
For Spurs
versus Chelsea.
I think if they can play the same game they did for Man City, I believe they were very organized. You saw what they did for Man City. I wouldn't say they're not in the right momentum, like my colleagues say. I would believe it's going to be in favor of Spurs with a 3-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Newcastle versus Liverpool?
Liverpool all the way.
All the way.
I am not a Liverpool fan, but they are on form, and you can't deny that. And they're trying to gather as many points as possible so that they can, go for the trophy. So Liverpool could actually score like 3 goals. Yes, it's very possible.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I would say it could even do 4. Looking at Liverpool is really hard to beat currently, given the fact that even they are leading the table. I would really, and I think the coach is even has the right pace. When you have a look at the time they lost Klopp, you would think they would be backward, but right now I think they have the right level of momentum.
The slot machine is working.
So they're going to day 4, I believe. Yeah, they should.
And I actually personally have profound fears that I need to share now. If Eddie Howe loses on Wednesday by a huge margin, I think he's gone. I think Newcastle will be in the market for a manager. The team progressed when he first came, got into Europe, stagnated, now they've retarded. Last one wasn't good. This one hasn't started great. They are almost in the same positions as United. So that doesn't spell good.
Did you have to bring United in this conversation?
The best teachers are the ones who can relate with things that
We are trying to gain momentum. It's not.
Okay,
momentum to get in
Roger,
the top half of the table.
what else would you like fans to know?
I think for me, as I've already said, this is more than just a viewing experience. It's more than just watching football. You get the idea is basically to create experiences and also create great memories with the football fans. So that Guinness is also at the forefront of doing that. So don't come alone, that's what I can really say, because the best way to celebrate and create memories and create experiences is if you can come with the people, you know. So if, and you know how how football fans can connect each other and how collaborative they are. I have a feeling even the actual football fans right now, they have already coordinated and they know where they have to catch the next game from. So if you guys can collaborate and come together, that's the best way you're going to enjoy this experience come over the weekend.
Okay, so that's why you haven't come with anything cold, because you want us to come and enjoy the experience and the connection over the
believe
weekend.
this good news should have already mastered. I see all of you guys smiling, so
Sure.
sure, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much and all the best. Do come back, maybe with some memorabilia.
Yeah.
Some
I would have loved to have all the guys who won on the show. Perhaps
Okay.
Kato and Rogers could swing that. When the guys probably come back from the UK, we're offering they should come and tell us about their experience.
Yeah, sure.
They should be telling us about from what angle they watched Heung-min Son score the winner. Yeah, after Dion Kulusevski has given Spurs the lead. Yeah, that story would be very good to tell on air.
Yeah, sure. Let's plan for that. Request granted, sir.
Yeah.
I have a message here from Clive.
Okay.
He is saying that Kato, you are part of the SMAC League organizer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but otherwise, Clive, I think Clive is jealous.
Hi, Clive. Yes, I'm part of the SMAC League, and on Sunday, before we head to the extravaganza organized by Guinness, you come and watch us play some soccer. It's for fitness and it's for
Where is that you're going to be playing?
and Legends.
And Guinness is hydration.
And still, we are sponsored by Guinness. So
fully sponsored by Guinness, yeah.
black shines brightest.
Black shines brightest. And
Sure.
they also sponsor this show. We will be taking a short commercial break, but do stay with us.